little beef that's going on between two high-profile females. People argue one's higher profile than the other, but Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion got some beef going on, and it looks like Nicki just released a diss track.
Yeah, it's called
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Yeah, I heard.
She calling her Bigfoot. I haven't listened to this, so I don't know if it's because she got shot in the foot by Tory Lanez, if that's why she's calling her Bigfoot. Because her foot was too big to dodge the bullet.
I mean,
but something going on.
She's saying some crazy shit, man. And I think Nicki's one of the top rappers. I put her in
Celebrity news.
In the top 5, maybe number 1. I mean, people are arguing.
You talking about females or just in general?
Female. No.
Oh, wow.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Top 5 for sure. And it's debatable if she's
she's probably top 3 female.
I agree. Yeah, we can put top 3. Take top 5, but it's debatable.
Depending on how you look at it.
1, 2, 3, who you would put in that category, but Nicki's there. But it comes to a point where, Nicki is so big as an artist, and she has to. This is what happens in hip hop. You have to protect your spot, right? Because these new girls come in and they don't respect you.
What's the beef though? I mean, I see that it says her diss track was a response to a Megan Thee Stallion song called Hiss.
Listen,
and what is Megan talking about that she had to respond to?
I heard both. And both are throwing shots, but I think it comes down to Nicki doing a favor for Megan Thee Stallion. If you guys listening, you could do your research. She did a favor for Megan Thee Stallion that made her get into a position to get a Grammy, right? So when you work with an artist and you upcoming, like Drake had to, like he did a track with Kanye, you got to do music with some artists, like Lil Baby done records with Drake, right? Oh, and like Meek Mills was doing shit when Rick Ross was at his biggest, right?
Another one.
And then Meek went out and did tracks with Drake, but then they had a beef and then they fixed it, because that's what real niggas do who get money. You know what I'm saying? Look at that money clip. That's what real niggas do when you get money. You put that shit to the side. So this is why I want to get in this conversation. This is why I think this is a great topic, because men and women are different when it comes to how we handle ourselves, right? It's funny to me that women say support women, right? Support black women, support white women, or support whatever group you're a part of. But as soon as that bitch fuck up, or soon as that chick feel like she portrayed you, that's when women change. They no longer about protect females. Ain't
nobody got time for that.
It's all gloves off, right? But what happened, from what I'm saying, can we say the word where we don't know? Can we push that button?
Oh. Yeah. So this is what happened.
Allegedly.
So,
allegedly,
yes, is that Nicki
allegedly
Nicki Minaj did a favor for Megan Thee Stallion, that she did a record for free, or she didn't get paid much, right? Oh, how you do writers and or how you travel, shit like that, right? People usually pay for your travel fees and your flights and shit like that, but as far as like the paper, $250K or whatever she charged, $375 or $180, I don't know. I know it's high that Nicki would charge for a verse. She's probably charging over $250,000 for a 16. She did it for free.
Song was called Hot Girl Summer.
Correct. She did it for free, and that song exploding, Megan Thee Stallion putting her in a different level, right? Like 21 Savage doing shit with Drake, right? 21 Savage is dope, but you do records with other artists to make your fan base bigger, right? So Nicki Minaj helped her, and the disrespect after would have sued after Nicki felt disrespected. So at the time when she was dealing with Tory Lanez, a lot of people didn't believe Megan Thee Stallion. A lot of people questioned if she was telling the truth. And why we showing pictures and videos and shit like that, y'all gotta understand, like, this is a picture of Tory Lanez, right? This is Tory Lanez. Look at this picture real quick. And here's a man that's talented. I would say Tory Lanez, at the time he was out, he was better than any other artist in Toronto. People would fight that, but outside of Drake, he was that guy. And Drake was crazy. He missed the bag too. When he didn't sign The Weeknd, he missed the bag too. When he didn't sign Tory Lanez, I mean, these guys these are the kind of guys you got to sign. Like that's the equivalent of your Nicki and your Drake. But the issue is Megan Thee Stallion, she has done a lot of dirt to people, allegedly, right? She has done a lot of dirt to people where she has shaded or she has snaked them in the back. She has snaked them in the back. So it turned into a beef. And this beef is getting serious because now I'm seeing. Listen, I talk to young girls. I talk to older women. The women who respect Nicki, they're in their like 27 to their 40s, right? The ones who have Nicki's fan base. Now Nicki has a young fan base too, but she don't have a fan base like Megan Thee Stallion. She don't. Like when it comes to the young girls, and these young girls feel disrespected. They feel like an old head is going to a young girl who just came out of domestic violence that she just won, and what Nicki is saying about her mother, right? Here's a black woman who preach protect black women, but as soon as the gloves are off, right, or there's no protection, as soon as she goes at my family, the battle starts, right? So Nicki looking at she has to protect her family. But you guys got to understand that there's a lot of shit Nicki, when it comes to Nicki, I respect Nicki as an artist. Musically, she one of the top. But the issue is you did marry a guy who's a pedophile, right?
Yeah, I mean, she, I guess, defends him, but that's one of the shots that Megan Thee Stallion took at her.
Right.
She used that, but she came back and said, "You're still learning how to rap, and you're a broke independent artist." So those are the shots she's taken. Maybe more. I haven't listened to the song yet.
And there's an article where her was talking about like Jay-Z. Listen,
Yeah,
y'all-
he's involved.
listen.
He was involved in Tory Lanez thing too.
Listen, a lot of people say Jay-Z sold his soul. Okay, that's your opinion. Jay-Z's worth $3.5 billion. What are you worth? Okay, and his family's doing great. Period. Y'all can keep throwing shots at them. When you have power like Jay-Z and you sit at the table with the Grammys, I mean, Nicki has no Grammys. Megan Thee Stallion does, right?
You know how many Megan Thee Stallion has?
3.
When I Google it, it shows 6.
That's amazing.
That's a lot.
And Nicki
Do you
has.
think she's? I mean, how do you feel about the Grammys? Because we talked about Nicki doesn't have one. 50 Cent doesn't even have a Grammy.
And I think it's stupid.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Right?
50
He not even for the rookie of the year.
I think 50 was a gangster. He came out as a gangster. He was going through a lot of illegal shit at the time he came out.
I feel like it's more of a political award
But that's
show,
what I'm saying.
Not really for whoever's got the best music. I think it's more for politics.
Listen, guys, we live in America.
6 Grammys for Megan Thee Stallion?
Listen, bro, we live in America. Everything's corrupt. Everything's about politicians, and that's what it is. You think the Grammys ain't done that way? What the fuck y'all talking about?
Gotcha.
Y'all stupid.
Everything is
You
political.
think they ain't? I remember when Beyonce had the #1 album and the #1 music video, and they gave it to someone else.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you know I mean,
That was when Kanye West went.
Listen, man,
Gotcha.
this world's fucked up. If they don't like you, if you shade them, they're gonna come back at you at your greatest moment. Why do you think people, when you build yourself up, they wait for your fall? You don't believe they wait for your fall? And it's sad that we see Nicki Minaj, as big and as talented she is, she should be doing records with Cardi B. She should be doing more records with Megan Thee Stallion. See, men will fix this beef like Drake did and Meek Mills. You got to go into this conversation and you guys got to sit down. Somebody got to mediate these people and sit them down and get to the money because it looks stupid. Both sides look stupid.
I mean, Nicki's still selling. Her new album came out last month, sold like I think 250,000 in the first week or something. She's still doing better than everybody else.
Once again, Nicki is a I'm not throwing shots.
She's just
Nicki.
not good enough for a Grammy.
I'm not.
She's just not good enough for a
That's
Grammy.
not true.
But according to the Grammys,
They're haters.
according
bro.
to the
Come on,
Grammys,
man.
she's not good enough.
Everybody
for a Grammy.
knows in the comments they're gonna say Nicki deserves a Grammy. Nicki deserves the spot. She's
Right.
in the top 3 for sure. We won't even say top 5. This ain't no delusion. Nicki's that motherfucking bitch. Don't get it twisted. But I get why Nicki's protecting her family. But once again, when you speak for black women and you're trying to protect black women, and then when somebody says something about your family and the allegation is true, because I truly believe her husband did do some time, right? He did go to
this
prison.
was back in the 90s. Yeah,
He did go back to prison. So the problem is she's throwing a shot. It's fair when it's a motherfucking battle. This is rap, right? Don't take this shit seriously. And you gotta stand, Nicki, listen to me. I fuck with you. Don't entertain it because what you're doing is helping her sell her records. You're getting mad. You stay silent. You don't have to say shit. Nigga, you are a motherfucking king or queen. because I know you're in that relationship. But you're a king and a queen. Period. You sitting on a kingdom. Stop talking to these young girls. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna all just attack you in so many different ways. You don't have to prove yourself. Shorty, you don't have to prove yourself. You one of the top that ever did it. Now, throwing up this track, that's cool. This is rap. But Megan Thee Stallion need to be very careful. And I truly think Nicki understand that she's protected by Jay-Z. It comes down to that. We got a minute left on this. It just comes down to Nicki does not need to respond because what she's saying is some crazy shit. You look crazy right now. And I fuck with you on the music, but just be silent. You don't have to prove yourself to Megan Thee Stallion. Now, if she's talking shit on your family, do a diss record and leave it like that. Outside of that, I mean, what are y'all gonna do when y'all see each other in real life? Y'all gonna have a war? Y'all gonna get in? Hold on, y'all gonna get in this Young Dolph and Yo Gotti shit? Y'all about that life?
No, I haven't seen female rappers do anything like that
hold on,
before.
I'm just saying,
That'll be the first time ever.
Are y'all about that life? Are you about that life?
I think it's more. I don't think it's a street related beef. I think it's more.
Then what are we talking about?
They're competing as rappers. I think is what it is. Competitive.
Kings don't respond to peasants or servants or people trying to get to their position, right? Kings don't respond. Kings only respond to kings. Megan Thee Stallion is not a king. She's a queen, but she's not a king. She ain't touched 100 million. She ain't touched 200 million. Until she do that, then why are you responding? You think Nike respond to their critics? You think Google respond to their critics? Do you think Apple respond to their critics? Elon Musk barely talks when people throw shades at all his company. You know why? Because he's worth $600 billion. Can I get that money sign again? Nicki, you are a fucking queen/king. Stop responding because they're going to say you look stupid. They're going to say you look immature. They're going to say you look weak. You're better than that.
Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.